All right, y'all, so we are back with another very bullish Toshi video. So the Coinbase CEO, Brian, actually came out and talked about basically something that's going to be extremely bullish for the entire space. And Eric Trump actually came out and spoke again. I know a lot of people aren't fans of him, but here on this channel, I believe that you follow the smart money. You follow the people with power. And the reason that you follow them is because that's just the smartest thing to do. Otherwise, you're talking amongst yourselves, you're talking amongst each other, a bunch of people who don't have any inside information, who has no control over nothing. That's just the most clueless place you could possibly be in. Regardless of if what people of power tell you is true or not, you can kind of track wallets, see what they're doing, see where they want your attention is, to see where they want your attention to be, and you can also see where their attention is. So if they tell you to look left, now you know they want you looking left. So now you can ask yourself the question that what is right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, if you know how to play it, if you understand how these guys think, you can play the game very, very well by actually listening to people in these positions of power. They either are trying to set themselves up to look like the saviors of the world, or they're trying to mislead you. Either way, watching them is the smartest decision you can make. That's the best play that you possibly have to make a lot of money in this space. So that being said, we're gonna be going over a lot, but we are gonna start out with a little bit of drama, I guess, but not really. It's just the Brett community is always saying something crazy. So, you know, we gotta fact check it. We gotta talk about it. And then I was even accused of, oh, you were a Brett supporter. You built your whole community and your whole name off of Brett. It's like the stuff that they say is just, it amazes me that they can just come out of their mouths with some of this stuff. You just gotta let them cook sometimes though. But yeah, let's jump into it, man. We jumping straight in. So my man start off with not trying to hate on Toshi. When somebody say not trying to hate, it's probably gonna be hate. so to start off this video, I'm not trying to hate on Brett, but anyway, I'm not trying to hate on Toshi, just predicting the insane parabolic run which is coming for Brett. This is where you lost me. Like, you already lost me, because at the end of the day, when I go and I see a monthly chart that's just leading up like this, and then you go over to the Brett chart, and look at what it's done, you know, and its monthly chart has been just leading down the whole time. Like, with a cabal completely controlling it and completely manipulating the price of Brett, allegedly. Well, I mean, how does this happen? Like, you all are in full control over what the price does. And if you do not know this, market caps are pretty easy to manipulate. You can manipulate market caps. You can give yourself extra volume and traffic and stuff like that easily. You can easily do that, especially if you have a lot of people on your side, a lot of influencers, a lot of people with a lot of money, AKA 100 insiders with a decent amount of money all working together. You're able to hold up market caps and things like that. That is actually a big part of how the game is played, and it was played more like that before before BlackRock, the government, and everybody else got involved. It was a lot more of that in the Solana trenches. So yeah, like this project is pretty much just the first one to do it on base chain. Like that's really what it is. Like, this project is known to be the first one bringing that Solana stuff over the base. So yeah, but anyway, let's see. So he's talking about a parabolic run. Meanwhile, the charts just show Brett completely having no strength whatsoever. It's just completely flatlining, and the entire time it's been going down. Also, you can check out, let's see, coin market cap. You can check out coin market cap. You can see Toshi for the year is up 391%. Toshi for the year is up 391%. Then you go over the base. For the year, it's down 75%. So for the entire year, Brett has been getting cooked the whole year. So yeah, I mean, but to be fair, most memes have been getting cooked the entire year as well. I mean, not to the extent that, as you can see, actually, Dogecoin is doing fine. Dogecoin is up 39% for the year. So Dogecoin is not doing bad. Let's see, Pepe. Let's look at what's going on with Pepe. Pepe is down 31% for the year. Okay, Pepe is down 31% for the year. But I mean, that's still not what, 80%, like damn near 80%. It's not that. But so yeah, the point is, like, you see no signs of strength in the Brett community. It's performing very, very horribly in comparison to everything. And yeah, but let's see. I'm talking billions here. Toshi is listed on Coinbase Spot for months. Now, if you are not aware of the game, which a lot of people from Brett tend not to be aware, things don't pump. Like when you look at Dogecoin pump and Pepe pump and all this stuff, yeah, it gets slight pumps on exchange listings, but these listings is not the catalyst that makes them pump the hardest. The listing is to allow whales to have access to start accumulating. Then months down the line after the big listing, that's when the major parabolic pumps usually happen. So when you get listed, it gives the whales, the people in control, the power to accumulate low, so it makes sense for them to help assist in pumping the token, because they wanted to have as much hype if they're in. No whale is sitting here waiting for something to get listed so they can dump their money on top, and they can be your exit liquidity. No whale is moving like that. It's a completely stupid thing to do. And if you had $1 million or $10 million and you was finna decide where to put your money, if you had that much money, you would not be stupid enough to dump that into a community holding it with you're not going to be somebody's exit liquidity. That's just, especially when it's a cabal behind it and you already know that all of these guys is finna get out. So, yeah, that being said, Toshi is listed on OKX Spot, soon to be listed on Binance Spot. Oh, I mean, at least he knows. And still, the daily volume is half of Brett. So, like I said, daily volume is very easy to manipulate because Brett has all this daily volume, yet it's getting trashed on every level. Like, it has all this daily volume, yet it's down 75%. So what type of volume are you having? Like, how do you have so much volume and don't go nowhere? Actually, you're going down. Like, how do you have all this volume and go down to this extent the entire year? You literally have gone nowhere the entire year. Meanwhile, Toshi is up 300% for the year. That's kind of crazy. Similar market cap even after 2 major spot listings and third coming. No, but to be fair, the manipulation was a lot harder with Brett because Brett was up over $500 million market cap. Brett was up there and it came down to under Toshi. Toshi's strength has been staying pretty stable for the most part and slowly going up. Brett has been crashing down. So it's not even really, I mean, Toshi has been doing good, but it's not really anything that Toshi has done to really like just catapult past Brett, to be fair. Like, Brett is just getting cooked. Like, all the insiders that was once holding it, it's now tumbling down. So yeah, let's talk. Like, we got to talk about the facts. Like, y'all want to spin these narratives? That's what we gonna do. We gonna go over these narratives y'all spinning. So yeah, now imagine where Brett would be with these 3 major listings. Imagine where Brett would be. Nowhere, because Brett can't even get these 3 major listings. So what are we talking about? It's a reason why they can't get it. All the bot work, all the fake, the fake inflated market caps and all this stuff, it doesn't trick exchanges. So yeah, it's not that easy. You can't just manipulate your way to the position that Toshi is in. So both market cap and volume would be at least 10x, worst case scenario. In my opinion, it would be 50x from here. So he thinks that off of those listings, it would be 50x. Like, the delusion in this community is insane. There's no comparison between Brett and Toshi. It absolutely is not. One project just for Coinbase to put you on their platform through the DEX. They have to warn that there's a concentration risk. Like, they have to warn you that you're probably going to get cooked if you buy this, even just to get listed through the DEX, and then the other project has an official spot listing. You're right. There's no competition. There's no comparison. Would you ever compare a Lamborghini with a Nissan? No, I would not compare. Like, I mean, you accidentally put these 2 in the wrong spot talking about Brett as a Lamborghini. Like, but the Nissan, which is Brett, no, why would I ever compare that to Toshi? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. So yeah, that's completely illogical if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. You have all this volume and you're going nowhere. You never go anywhere. So Yeah, that's really the problem with it. Like and check this out. This is what these are alleged Brett Cabal members. He said, so my man 7 Fig Meme Boss, he just trolling these guys right now. Slum Doge Millionaire, these influencers, he said, I sold all my Toshi and rotated it into Brett, the smartest play you can make right now. So he said that earlier in the year, and then Brett just tanked absolutely to shit below Toshi. So he's like, worked out well, huh? What a smart play. And Toshi didn't even have to do anything. Brett just got cooked on his own. Toshi didn't have to do anything. I mean, the market tried to cook Toshi, but you can see strength in a real community. There was no strength in Brett. Like the Cabal was like, I don't know about this one. They let it fall. Somebody tried to pump it up a little bit, and then it just went right back down and got cooked. So, yeah. Then you got this guy who's talking about why I sold all my Toshi and rotated it into Brett. Let's look at his stupidity too. And this is what's going on. And this guy has 10,000 followers. So, yeah.
I sold all of my Toshi and rotated it all into Brett. And there's a very simple reason for that. Toshi already has a Coinbase listing.
He said Toshi already has a Coinbase listing. So already right out of the gate, and this guy's name is Kingdom of Crypto. Right out of the gate, he doesn't understand that the big price action, the big movements does not come right after a listing. That's just the small pumps. Like if you're probably in a shit coin, if the biggest highlight of your career is going to be right after a listing. Like you're probably not that great of a project, to be honest.
And it was listed on Coinbase many months ago, and still today, if we take a look at the price, it's still lower than Brett.
The entire market has been down, and a Cabal has been holding up Brett the entire time. So this is why it'll look, and that's the thing with a Cabal, it'll look like there's strength when there's not, because the Cabal that's so powerful enough to hold up a coin even during a down market, that those funds, that power is only going to go so far. Eventually it's going to give. And look at how hard the market is getting crushed. More than likely, Brett is just a small piece of these guys with money's portfolio. But because the market has been getting cooked to this extent, Bitcoin, all this stuff has been getting cooked, their other investments are probably getting destroyed too. They don't have the expendable income that they can waste trying to hold up Brett right now. So this is why the harsher the market conditions get, the worse Brett falls down, because you can't fake it if the market conditions are really shit. But if you have a lot of money coming in, sure, you can throw some money at Brett and keep that price up. But when shit starts getting hard in the market overall, the last thing on your mind, you're going to be trying to preserve your wealth. You're not going to be sitting here trying to hold up one of your potential cash cows. And that's what's happened. We've seen it happen in real time.
Toshi is sitting,
at least that's my opinion,
at around a $180 million market cap. So despite a Coinbase listing, Toshi is still worth less than Brett. Now, I was a Toshi holder, and I think Toshi's a good coin, but you got to realize that Toshi has already had its catalyst with the Coinbase listing, but Brett still hasn't. Brett will.
He said, yeah, and these guys didn't wonder how Brett could have this market cap and all this stuff and still can't get the listings and accomplishments that Toshi has. It doesn't cross their mind why it can't happen, because they fall for the hype, or they're being paid to promote this and do this way.
Will be listed on Coinbase any day now, and when that happens, the price
he said it'll
skyrocket.
He said it'll be listed on Coinbase any day now, and the price is going to skyrocket. This was in June. Where's that skyrocketing price at? Like, I haven't seen that. Have y'all?
Get to the deck of,
because if we're talking about what's skyrocketing, I mean, a reverse skyrocket probably. When was June? So around here. So he posted that around here, and Brett has dropped down here since then. Yeah. Not sure that's what, yeah, not sure that was the move he was going for.
Billions. It's that simple. So you need to get Brett right now if you already haven't. This is not financial advice. It just makes sense.
Yeah, so he's like, these guys, they push these narratives that don't make any sense, and they say a bunch of things, and it never makes sense, but they're so clueless about the game and the market themselves that it makes sense to them, or they're just paid to say stupid things. And this is how you end up looking. So like, this is why you don't sell your soul, because if you just can't be on the side of truth, you're going to end up looking dumb with your bad takes and assessments. And then here goes another one. Why I sold all my Toshi for Brett. This is the same guy again. Brett is the face of base. That you cannot argue in any way, shape, or form that Brett is the face of base anymore. Like, y'all was holding up the artificially inflated market cap, and that still wasn't grounds to argue being the face of base if you ask me. But now the Brett community isn't even strong enough to do that anymore. You can't even keep up the facade. That's the problem with being fake. It's eventually the veil comes down, and the real you is going to be uncovered. Battle tested meme that survived every wave of FUD. It's down 70%. That's a survival. I mean, I guess that's a survival. Backed by an amazing team and strong holders. Amazing team and strong holders? I mean, don't look like it. Toshi is already listed on Coinbase. Brett hasn't even had that catalyst yet. Brett can't get that catalyst. That's the problem. Has the Matt Fury connection and ties to Pepe. Yeah, I don't know about the legitimacy of that. And he said ties to Pepe. Why wouldn't anybody just hold Pepe? Like, why get Brett? Like, why get the little homie of the big man? This is what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't they just get Pepe? The choice was easy. So yeah, he said the choice was easy, and he had all completely flawed and illogical arguments. This is the problem. This is why you have to watch who you're listening to. You have to watch who you listen to in this space, and you have to follow the evidence and follow the facts. But let's move on to some very, very bullish things here. Check it out. My man said Dragon Ball Z is dropping soon. Toshi Dragon Ball Z is dropping soon. Get your popcorn ready. Yeah, let's get it. So as you can see, new Toshi movie coming. Yeah, my man's cooking up with this. Let's see what he got going on.
You cannot win, Toshi. Your fate is sealed in these flames.
Uh-oh. So it looked like he fighting a Saiyan?
You cannot win, Toshi. Your fate is sealed in these flames.
Man said you can't win, Toshi. Oh no, you don't talk crazy to Toshi like that, because that's crazy work. So yeah, my man's tagged me and showed me he got some new a new work of art he been working on here, man. So yeah, let me show him some love, get that retweeted out. But yeah, that is fire. So yeah, new Toshi movies coming out. We'll probably check it out if he drops a little longer clip or something here on the channel. But yeah, let's move on to the next one here. Look at the bullish information about what Coinbase CEO just said. So he's giving you all game and telling you all what's literally happening in this space. This is why it's taking so long for things to pump. You have to understand that it's a process, and Coinbase is looking at this game from a long-term perspective. Meanwhile, the poor people are out here trying to get rich overnight, while Coinbase is trying to pioneer this space and move it forward and basically completely revolutionize the financial system. And people just cannot see the vision. But the vision is very clear, actually, if you're awake and open to it.
New types of investments and asset classes, capital formation, credit, like all these things can get reinvented, made more efficient in the crypto world. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do. We're trying to create more economic freedom in the world and update the financial system.
So he's expressed how they're trying to update the financial system. Coinbase said basically that $100 trillion of capital and credit market can be rebuilt on Bitcoin and crypto. So yeah, they're trying to update the financial system and bring that $100 trillion into the space, essentially, which they should. That is the best place for it, to be fair. So yeah, it comes with a lot of benefits. And then you have Eric Trump talking about what Bitcoin is going to be capable of as well. So
that is what Fidelity controls, what, 40% of the 401ks or something in the country. It's a massive amount. All of a sudden, all those people instantaneously have access, to digital assets for the first time. And so the dam is breaking. And the worldwide adoption and regulations is especially, in not to get political, but especially based on the fact that America is leading the charge and everybody follows America. You better believe we're in the heyday of cryptocurrency and we're only on the 1 yard line with 99 yards left to go. And you're going to see explosive growth in the next 10 years. That is what Fidelity.
So he's banking on the next 10 years. I think it's going to be a hell of a lot sooner than that. The technology is already advancing very, very fast, and the rails are being put in place. And there is some key positionings to be holding right now. And yeah, I'll just say it here. Anybody who watched this far into the video, listen, if you're not in Chainlink, make sure you check it out and do your own research and due diligence. I'm predicting that Chainlink over the next 10 years is going to be one of the biggest cryptocurrencies in the world. Well, it already is, but I mean, it's going to be significantly higher than it currently is right now. So yeah, like I know everybody got this hype and stuff around XRP and all these other projects, which I mean, there's going to be other things that are very critical as well. But if you understand where Chainlink in particular is positioned, its positioning is damn near second to none. So yeah, like y'all know me, I focus on positioning. So really do your research and dig into Chainlink and really understand, you know? So yeah, I don't really make videos focused on altcoins or anything like that. But yeah, you know, just some free game. So yeah, that being said, there we have it for the video, y'all. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.